Hey everyone, welcome to class. Today's is a practice for the core, all levels. We'll start standing on the mat. Feet are hip distance apart, shoulders are back and down, eyes are closed. Take a moment to focus in on your breath and thank yourself for coming to the mat today. Let go of anything that happened earlier or anything you've got planned for later. Now is the time to enjoy the sanctuary of your mat. And when you're ready, slowly open the eyes. Inhale, palms up to the sky, and as you exhale, lean over to the left, maybe stepping the right foot behind the left, grabbing that top wrist, breathing into the right side body, coming back to center, then inhale over to the right, stepping the left foot behind the right, grabbing that left wrist, stretching out the left side body, back to center. One more time each side, back over to the left, and then back over to the right. And back to the midline. Inhale, palms lift, arms come to a T, and twist over to the left, keeping the pelvis facing forward, movement coming from the mid-back. Inhale, center, exhale to the right, easy twist. Inhale, center, back over to the left. Inhale, center, over to the right. Come back to the midline and release the arms. Inhale, palms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms back up. Exhale, palms to chest. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, descend. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, palms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, descend. Inhale, palms lift to the sky. Exhale, palms to chest. Ground down into the left foot. Bring the hands to the hips and right knee comes into the chest. Balancing on the left leg. Core is engaged. Fixed gazing point. Then exhale, release. Side B. Ground into the right foot. Left knee comes up. Hold here. Core is engaged. And then release. Inhale the palms up to the sky. Ground into the left foot. And this time extend the right foot straight in front. Foot's flexed. Core is on. Steady gaze. And breathe. Release. Ground into the right foot. Left knee comes up. Extend the left leg straight. Standing staff. Foot's flexed. Core is engaged. And release. Inhale, palms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank. And we'll hold here for 5 breaths. Shoulders are protracted. The whole of the front body is engaged. Steady, even breaths. Steady mind. Inhale, hips come up to the sky. Maybe pedal out the feet, downward facing dog. Then inhale, roll forward to plank again, and this time we'll release one knee at a time onto the mat. So you're kind of walking on the feet, touching each knee to the mat at a time. This really activates the core, and is trickier than it looks. Then back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Lengthen out of the waist. Back leg is straight and strong. Then plant the left hand. On inhale, right arm lifts to the sky for easy twist. Trying to keep the hips neutral and the twist coming from the spine. Then exhale, hand comes down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, left foot steps up, low lunge. Lengthen out the waist, lengthen out the crown. Back leg strong. And plant the left hand and release the right arm up to the sky for easy twist towards the left side of the mat. Even breaths. And hand comes down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step up between the hands. Easy twist, low lunge. Then plant the hand, ground into the front foot, come up high lunge, back leg straight and strong. Easy breathing. Arms to a T, and then twist the body round to the right for a twisting lunge. Keeping the hips facing forward. And return to the center, arms back to the sky, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, step up, low lunge. Easy twist. Easy breathing, then release the hand down and come up, high lunge, back leg straight and strong, front ribs are in. Arms to a T, then twist the body round to the left. Twisting lunge, keeping the pelvis facing forward, shoulders are down, whoops. And then arms to the sky, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa or stay in dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Easy twist. Plant the hand, come up, high lunge. Arms to a T, twisting lunge round to the right. Back to the center, arms come up, and then bring the arms by the side and come into airplane lunge. So the arms are going backwards, and the torso is coming forwards. Ground into that front foot and come into airplane, focusing on a fixed point. Strong standing leg, and then release back down gracefully, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky, step up, low lunge. Easy twist to the left, hand comes down, ground into the front foot, high lunge. Arms to a T, twist round to the left. Then back to the center, arms come back, airplane lunge, grounding into that front heel, engaging the torso. Then grounding into that front foot, getting ready to launch into airplane. Focus on one point with the eyes. Engage the back body. Gently release back to high lunge. Plant the hands, step back. Take a vinyasa or remain in downward facing dog. Take a free breath. Right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step forward between the hands. Easy lunge twist. Hand plants. High lunge. T-twist to the right. Back to center, high lunge. Aeroplane lunge. Ground into that front foot. Aeroplane. And then swing this back leg forward for standing staff. Arms to the sky. Deep breaths. Deep focus. Core engaged. Then exhale, gently swing the leg back and with grace step back to high lunge. Plant the hands, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Come into that easy twist lunge. Hand comes down. High lunge. Arms to a T. Lunge twist to the left. Back to center. Aeroplane lunge. Launch into aeroplane. And then using the strength of the core, swing this back leg forward for standing staff. Right leg elevated. Even breaths. Focus mind. And then maybe swing the leg back. High lunge. Plant the hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa or just stay in dog. Moving on. Right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Back to three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow. Three-legged dog. Right knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Right knee to the center line, then fallen triangle. Extending the right foot on the left side of the mat. You can keep it on the earth or maybe lift it off. Engaging that inner thigh on the right leg. Even breaths. Then return back to three-legged dog and release the foot down. Side B. Left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Three-legged dog. Left knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog. Left knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Then left knee to the midline. Fallen triangle facing towards the right side of the mat. You can leave the foot on the earth or lift it up, engaging that left inner thigh. Even breaths. Then place the hand down, three-legged dog, and release the foot back to the earth. Take a vinyasa or stay in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog, right knee, left elbow. Three-legged dog, right knee to nose. Three-legged dog, then right knee to the midline, fallen triangle, over to the left. Come back, three-legged dog, come back to plank, and then roll over onto the left hand for side plank. You can stack the feet or stagger them or take a variation, engaging those obliques on the left side. Even breath. Come back to plank, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, left knee to elbow, three-legged dog. Left knee to right elbow, three-legged dog. Left knee to nose, three-legged dog. Then left knee to the midline, fallen triangle briefly. Then we return to plank, this time over onto the right hand for side plank, right side. Stacking the feet or staggering them, even bringing the knee down, whatever feels good for your body. Steady breath, steady mind. Roll back to plank, take a vinyasa, or push back to downward facing dog. Moving on, bring the knees down and rotate on the left knee, coming into gate pose, so the left shin is perpendicular to the mat. Left arm underneath the shoulder, right leg extended, then bring the body up to vertical. Place both hands behind the head, And on an exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale, lean. 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 Inhale up. Arms come out to a T. Then place the left arm underneath the left shoulder, extending the right leg straight. We'll come into some knee crunches. So placing the right hand behind the head, bringing the knee to the elbow. And extending that leg long, knee to elbow, and extend. Knee to elbow, extend. Knee to elbow, extend. Arm releases up to the sky. Come back up to the midline. And we'll do the other side. So this time extending the left leg long. Arms to a T. We'll just get our gait first of all. Getting that stable base. Then inhale, come back up. Hands behind the head. Exhale, lean over. Inhale, lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. Last one. Exhale, lean over. Then inhale, bank up. Arms to a T. Release that right hand down. Left leg lifts. Then we'll do these knee crunches on this side. Bringing knee to elbow, extending long. Knee to elbow, extend. Crunch, extend. Crunch, extend. And then come back up to gate. Bring the knees together. And we'll make our way down onto the back. So sit on the butt, legs in front, arms extended in front. Using the strength of the core, lean back. And when you can't go any further, straighten the spine. And then release back until you're stuck. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, release back. Inhale, straighten, and exhale all the way down to the earth. Bring the feet in underneath the knees, ground into the earth, and raise the hips for bridge pose. Stretching out the front of the body, the hip flexors. Imagine the knees are going away from the body towards the end of the mat. Shoulders are wide. Breathe here. And then release down. Bring the knees up into tabletop, then release the feet up to the sky for Viparita Karani. Palms are flat to the earth, legs are stacked totally on top of the hips, so it's very little muscle engagement here. This is a very relaxing pose, bringing the nervous system down after all of that activity, calming the body, calming the mind, and then release the feet gently down to the earth. Bring the right foot on top of the left knee for reclined pigeon. You can stay there or bring the left knee in towards the chest. The right knee is moving away from the body, so the movement is coming from the outer hip. Deep breaths. And then slide the right knee further on top of the left knee for reclined Gomukhasana. So reach up and grab the opposite feet with the hands. If this is too much, you can always just hold the shins. And then gently release. Left foot comes over right knee for reclined pigeon side B. Bringing that left knee towards the chest, but the movement coming from the outer hip. Noticing where you're feeling the tension, and then slide that knee further across for reclined Gomukhasana this side. Might feel completely different on this side, I know it does for me. Even breathing, and then gradually release. Bring the knees into tabletop and allow them to fall gently over to the left side. If it feels good, you can look over the right shoulder, trying to keep both shoulders on the earth in this reclined twist. Then inhale, knees come back up to neutral, and then release them gently over to the other side, towards the right. Maybe looking over the left shoulder if that feels right on the neck. Inhale back to the midline. Give the knees one last little squeeze and very gently release the feet out for Shavasana. Allow the feet to flop open, arms to the side with the palms facing upwards. Eyes are closed, face and jaw are relaxed, and release here. Shavasana. Stay here for as long as feels comfortable for you. I'll close the class by saying thank you for practicing with me today, and I hope to see you again soon.